It seems like you can't go a week these days without seeing footage of a brazen smash and grab robbery at a retail store. But recently, a much more subtle steal allegedly took place at this Apple store.
I was coming out of the gym and I got a notice on my phone that said there was a fraud transaction alert.
Neil Howard responded to that text immediately, confirming that it was not a valid charge. Then he called his bank.
Called the number and they said, oh, actually there was a few transactions that they were trying to do. And they told me where it was, that it was at the Apple store in Alpharetta.
Neil drove to the store and was met by local law enforcement. Body cam footage shows the manager of the store confirming the theft attempt.
Because he tried to buy a computer and a phone together, then tried to buy the computer by itself, then tried to buy the phone by itself. So that's where it matches up to the total.
And no charges went through. Okay.
Neil walked away that evening thinking he had dodged a $10,000 hit to his debit card. But 1 month later, his bank sent him an overdraft notice.
And I called the bank and they said, oh yeah, well, we opened an investigation when we issued that provisional credit, but now we've closed that and Apple wouldn't give us the money back, so we took the money back out of your account. I asked the bank why. I said, hey, you sent me a fraud alert. And they said, well, that's more of a courtesy to let you know that something weird may be happening on your account. I'm like, well, what's the purpose of that?
Like many people, Neil assumed his FDIC-backed bank protected him from fraud. But a loophole in the bank's terms of service left him on the hook for a $3,700 laptop that Apple now said was missing.
It just feels wrong, and I don't have $3,700 to give to Apple or to my bank, depending on who you feel like is responsible for that.
Here's my take. As fewer people trust or watch traditional media, companies, especially giant companies, are willingly moving to a customer no service mode because they think the public will never find out. Well, it's my mission to help people find out and solve the problem. We'll stay on this one and keep you posted.